Namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time around here, then hey, welcome to my channel. I do a bunch of videos related to career. In today's video, I'm out with you discovering another unconventional field in the world of finance, which is pricing analyst. Today, I have Pragati with me here sharing her experience of being a pricing analyst and of how unconventional this field is and explaining how one can think about having a career in this field. What it is like to be a pricing analyst. What's your day like at work? What are the certifications that you need? We're going to ask all those questions to Pragati in just a moment. Before we move ahead, as always, don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you let me know in the comments below what is it that you'd like to see on my channel next. And for better user experience, don't forget to use headphones. So let's start with your introduction.
Okay, so quick background. I'm Pragati Maheshwari and I have completed my chartered accountancy in the year 2013 along with my CS as well. And last year I also cleared my CPA US as well. Professionally, my journey started in September 2013. It is called by different names. For example, someone will call it pricing analyst, or sometimes it is called sales opportunity consultant, deal desk analyst. Or even if we go to the manufacturing sector, manufacturing industry, it is called somewhere something like an estimation department or something like that. Mm-hmm. So basically, this role is actually whenever a company is looking for any new opportunity, new business to go in, and there are various aspects of this, that new business. The company analyzes that from various viewpoints: legal viewpoint, finance viewpoint, and their business opportunity viewpoint, strategic viewpoint, whether that business is important. So in that new business, what my role here is, I give the finance perspective, my finance knowledge, that how this new opportunity will be for us as a company, how profitable will it be, how much cash flow it will generate, whether there are any financial risks involved, and if yes, how we can mitigate it, or we can convince the customer to accept our viewpoint, or come somewhere in the middle. Mm-hmm. and finalize this opportunity with the customer. That's how it starts, and then it comes to me to review the whole RFP. It is around like say 100 to 300 pages document, and we have to review it. We have to see that because we take the help of legal, of course. Mm-hmm. But legally, if there is any risk, financial risks involved, we red flag it at the initial stage, and then the main work starts after this. Terms and conditions are discussed. Mm-hmm. That how will be the pricing, what all components or products and services the customer requires. Mm-hmm. Then what are the costs involved with that? How much will be the risk we will be taking, or if there is any forex risk, and then what kind of margins we are looking for, because each deal is different, and strategically we have to take a different margin on each and every deal. We cannot go with a flat margin because there are various reasons: competitiveness and business environment, and the customer expectation, the budget. Mm-hmm. So we have to go to the management to make a finance case.
Well, so just listening to you, this is a very unconventional field, for a chartered accountant. I don't think I know a lot of people who do anything like this, because this sounds more like a business partner role. You're really partnering with the customer and you're trying to get a good deal out. It's a win-win situation for both people. So I want to ask you, what do you think are these certifications or the qualifications that one should have to get into a field like this?
See, one is obviously MBA Finance. They generally prefer that, but I have seen many CAs into this field. Like even I was not aware, and it is not a very big percentage of CA going into this field. But they generally prefer CA as well, because the kind of rigorous schedule we do at the time of our studies and everything, that helps them, and they know that we can do anything.
Right. Okay.
And yeah. So CA, maybe CPA as well. I won't say that you have to be an MBA, but it is more kind of MBA kind of role, because you need interpersonal skills. Then you need to make various presentations and business finance case to the management. You have to interact with the customer. I have not I've seen very less finance roles which are customer facing, except audit, and that is a different trajectory altogether, because you are in a holding position there, but here the customer is in the holding position.
Yeah.
So I have seen, I think this is the only role which I know of that is customer facing. So you get to interact with the customer. Actually, what is the customer expectation? You get to understand that, and that is a very, very good way to learn things, learn business. And even if some it is not necessary you have to always interact with customer, but time and again you have to do that. But understanding a customer viewpoint gives you a perspective of their business as well, and you learn a lot from them.
Yeah. And how would you say is this different from FP&A, what you were doing previously, which I think I've seen a lot of CAs do that, as opposed to doing something like, pricing analysis?
Actually, in a way, it is quite different actually, because this requires different skills than FP&A, because FP&A is more kind of internal finance role, where you're involved with just the finance team. You present the case to the management. But here now, if I tell you, on a daily basis I interact with at least 10 teams within our organization, as well as customers. So that is a major difference between FP&A and this profile. Other than that, you can say that you apply the knowledge which you learned during your CA days, the financial modeling basically. You prepare the profit and loss statement of each and every opportunity. You prepare the cash flow statement. You prepare the balance sheet. You calculate the NPV, IRR, and you make those analysis, like the project financing kind of thing. So that is a major part of this profile. Coming back to the interaction, I interact with solution team, the delivery team, the tax team, the accounts team, the legal team, the sales team, and obviously there is customer, and there are a few other teams like revenue team, and sometimes you have to take a specialized help. There is supply chain team, so you have to interact with so many people, and you get to understand their perspective, like how they think. So that is quite different than FP&A.
Okay. I'm also going to ask you, what is going to be your advice to people who are, watching this video, people who are new into their career journey and they want to do something as unconventional as you're doing, like if they want to get into this field? What is your advice to those people who are just starting out?
So, to those who are starting out, I have one word: experiment. Like, don't have any preconceived notion that this profile is such, I don't want to do this. Just experiment. I mean, in the initial phase of your career, you can surely afford to experiment with a few different roles, which will help you understand like what you actually want to do, what you actually enjoy doing. Because this is going to be your life.
Yeah.
Half of your life at least.
Yeah, at least more, right?
Yeah. So I would love, because I tried FP&A and now this is a bit different than FP&A, but this is what I'm trying right now. And later on, I mean, after this, I am going to definitely try another role. So I'm just, I have experience of after articleship, I have experience of six to 7 years, but still I'm in that experiment mode because I'm learning a lot through that. And that will help you grow as well.
Last thing that I want to know from you, how do you think the pandemic is going to shape this field? Do you think this is a field that can be automated easily? Do you think this is a field that will have significant opportunities even after the pandemic, given the situation that we're in?
To a certain extent, yes, it can be automated, but not 100%. That's not... something, because each and every, I have been working 2.5 years. I've worked in over 100 opportunities, more than 100 opportunities, and no two opportunities were same. and no computer can think like humans do in different kind of situations which I face, and you have to use a judgment so many times in this, like so many times on a daily basis you have to use them. Mm-hmm. So the procedural part or the Excel part or the you just have to, when the deal is a very simple deal, you just have to take a cost and there is just one software or hardware that can be obviously automated, but then there are huge deals where for example a particular bank wants to revamp their whole IT system, and there are around 50 software included in that, 50 kinds of systems, not software but systems involved in that. That cannot be automated.
Pragati, this has been a great conversation. I think nobody could have summarized it in such short minutes, so thank you so much. And guys, I'm also dropping her links below, so if you want to connect to her, if you want to reach out, make sure you do. Thank you so much, Pragati. Wish you all the very best for everything that you do ahead.
Thank you so much, and I wish the same as well.